The proposition that the earth is not the center of the world, or immovable, but that it moves, and also with a diurnal action, is also absurd, philosophically false, and, theologically considered, at least erroneous in faith. The only thing I did wrong was try to spread the truth. You're a traitor and a scoundrel. Copernicus was wrong. Theories should be proved by observation and logic, not by thought and opinion. Do not criticize how the Pope decides to choose what's right and wrong. I shall criticize thy for cruelness and unfairness. You're digging yourself deeper and deeper. I, Galileo Galilei, tried personally by this court. I swear that I have always believed. I believe now, with God's help I will believe all the Church preaches. I have been judged, vehemently suspected of heresy, that is, of having held and believed that the sun is the center of the universe and immovable, and that the earth is not the center of the same, and that it does move. Nevertheless, wishing to remove from the minds of your eminences and all faithful Christians this vehement suspicion reasonably conceived against me, whereas you, Galileo, son of the late Vincenzio Galilei, of Florence, aged 70 years, were denounced in 1615, to this holy office, for holding as true a false doctrine taught by many, namely, that the sun is immovable in the center of the world, and that the earth moves, and also with a diurnal motion. Also, for having pupils whom you instructed in the same opinions. Also, for maintaining a correspondence on the same with some German mathematicians. Also for publishing certain letters on the sunspots, in which you developed the same doctrine as true. Also, for answering the objections which were continually produced from the Holy Scriptures, by glazing the said Scriptures according to your own meaning. And whereas thereupon was produced the copy of a writing, in form of a letter professedly written by you to a person formerly your pupil, in which, following the hypothesis of Copernicus, we pronounce this our final sentence, we pronounce, judge, and declare, that you, the said Galileo, have rendered yourself vehemently suspected by this holy office of heresy, that is, of having believed and held a doctrine which is false and contrary to the holy and divine Scriptures, that the sun is the center of the world, and that it does not move from east to west, and that the earth does move, and is not the center of the world. Also, that an opinion can be held and supported as probable, after it has been declared and finally decreed contrary to the Holy Scripture, from which it is our pleasure that you be absolved, provided that with a sincere heart and unfeigned faith, in our presence, you abjure, curse, and detest the said error and heresies, and every other error and heresy contrary to the Catholic and Apostolic Church of Rome.